Hi all, I Tanya welcome you back to our brand new interview question series on ADF. Whether you are a beginner or preparing for your next big opportunity, we are breaking down the most asked questions fast, clear, and with real world insights just for you. So please stay tuned with us. So the question for today is how to perform schema validation prior to data processing in Azure Data Factory. Okay, so let's see how to do it. First, let's go here and let me show you what exactly we are looking for. So we have a file named as customer info, right? Which has few columns. So what columns it has? It has customer ID, customer name, region, and join date. Okay, so these are the four columns, right? So I want to check whether before copying this data from one source to the other, whether this schema are true or false. If this file has only this four columns, then my data should copy, otherwise it should not copy. So for that, mostly we first create the ref schema folder, right, or a ref schema file in which we declare the schema that is required. So if you can see, right, this is the schema that is required, right? So now let's check this. Okay. So now let's create a pipeline for the same. So how to create a pipeline? Firstly, let me create a new pipeline. The first activity that we want is get metadata activity, right? In this get metadata activity, let's give this a name as schema check. Okay, let's give this a name as schema check. Now let's create a data set for the same. Let me go over here. My file is in Azure Data Lake. I'll select this. The format I want is CSV. Continue. I can give this as name schema check source. Okay. As I've already created a link service, I'm not creating it. Now I have to browse the path in where my file is. So my file is in this particular container and this is my file which I want. So I'll say okay. So this is how my data set is created. Now I have to select the field from the field list. So basically to check the schema, we want the structure type. Okay, we say struct. Okay. And now let's go over here and try to debug it. Right? So this is how it's done. Now to check it from the reference, I again want one more get metadata activity. So we can give this as name as schema check from ref. Okay. Schema check from ref. So for this also we have to create a data set. I'll go over here. My file is in Gen2. I'll select it. I can name as it's ref check. The same link service I can take. What is my file path? My file path is ref schema. And this is the file which I want. I can say okay. And this is also okay. Right? Now let's debug both of them. Okay. So we have not selected the field list, right? So let's first select the field list. So please keep note that if you make any changes or if you forget to make any changes in it or select any field, then when you are debugging it, it'll give you the error. It shows you that this part is missing, right? So always try to debug it first before validating it. Okay, so let me debug it. So it's in progress. See, both are successful, right? Now, what is my condition? If both the reference texts are fine, then you should copy the data. So for that, I want a if condition. If condition, then this if condition will be connected with both of this get metadata activity. Okay. Now in if condition, I'll say schema check before copy. Okay. Now, if I'll go to this activity, I first have to check the expression. So what is my requirement? If my schema validation is true or false, right? So here we can do a equal. So both the schema should be equal. In functions, we have a equal function. See, now from the activity, I have to select what I want. I want the schema check structure should be equal to what? My schema check structure, right, should be equal to what? Output should be equal to my reference check output. Schema from ref check dot structure. Right over here, it came like this. Again, we have to go and select a equal. Okay, we have made a mistake. First, we have to go and equal. Then we have to click on over here. Then we have to go to the activity, select the schema structure, check structure, comma, then ref check structure. Okay. And then we have to confirm it. Fine. If this is done, then either we go with a copy activity or we go with a wait activity. Right now, I'm just putting a wait activity. Right. I'm not declaring anything over here. Okay. Now you can go and debug it. So this is how you can check for the schema from both the structures, right? So if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel Skill Heist and stay connected with us for more such videos.